Hi friends, Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my stamp room. Come on in, we're going to relax. We're going to create together tonight. I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you for making and sending handmade cards. You're making the world a kinder place, one card at a time. Thanks for sending out all those paper hugs. I'm a little tired today. Can you tell? My energy level is a little bit lower. I volunteered at the elementary school today, this morning, with the fourth and fifth graders. They were doing a day of service, and they had a number of different stations that they could choose to serve at. And the one I was in charge of, surprise, surprise, was card making. We made over 100 cards for an organization called Cards for Hospitalized Children. And so, oh, no sound. Anyone else not having me? Oh, can you guys hear me? Let me know. Carrie cannot hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, people. Let me know if you can hear me. Judy hears me. Okay. All right. Phew. Thank you. We're having storms here in Minnesota, so I was a little bit worried. Anyway, I volunteered at the school this morning. A lot of energy. The kids were great, but it's exhausting. So props out to those elementary school teachers out there. You are amazing, and you all need a raise right now. It's like, oh my gosh. So you can hear me. Okay, excellent. Sound is good. All right, good. All right. Excellent. Thank you, everyone. So we're going to be making a fun fold card tonight. I hope you'll help me design it. I am in a card swap. The cards are due Thursday. Why start early? It's Tuesday night. So we're gonna design it together, and let's go ahead and get started. All right. Lots going on. Oh my gosh, I've got so much to share tonight. Tomorrow, there is a sale starting. It is a sale on bundles, specifically stamp and die bundles. We talked about this in Saturday night's video. Stamp and die bundles are going to be an extra 10% off tomorrow. So you go in, you place your die bundle, it's going to be 10% and then another 10% off of that. So it's only stamp and die bundles. So punch bundles are not part of this. And it's only bundles that are currently available to customers. So demonstrators, tomorrow we have a pre-order for new online exclusive items. Those are not part of the bundle special. So just wanted to make sure everybody was super clear on that. Right now there is one bundle I'm aware of that is out of stock. That's a Spotlight on Nature. It's due back the week of the 24th of June. So you'll still have an opportunity to get it on the sale. I do think that some things will probably go out of stock tomorrow when the sale starts. So I would recommend shopping early for best selection. I know Country Birdhouse is on low inventory right now. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the fun. There's also some other things coming tomorrow. Let's buttons. So many buttons. Okay, let's go right here. Yay. I had to show you this. One of the students today, she finished her cards, her 3 cards, and then asked me if I had some paper. And I said, well, I don't have any. How about a empty, I had a blank card base. And I said, here's some scissors and blank card base. You can just cut this down. And then she brought me up later this cute little thing that she made me. It was so sweet. And she was so shy and didn't really respond to me when I was talking to her earlier. And I just thought that was so incredibly kind and thoughtful of her. So super fun. So let's see. Am I tall? I'm 5'9". Is that tall? I don't know. I'm taller than my husband, I'll tell you that. But my son's 6'3", so I don't feel taller than, I don't feel very tall in this house, but I am taller than my husband. I will say that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. So tomorrow I want to show you there's a couple new kits coming out, and one of them we actually got as a gift on the incentive trip, so I can show it to you before it even is available. And it's so gorgeous, you guys. So if you watch my videos just because you enjoy hanging out with us, but you haven't tried card making, this is a great way to start. Or if you're like me and sometimes you need a card in a hurry, kits are great for that. You've got the ribbon, comes with a whole roll of ribbon. It's got a Blackberry Bliss ink spot, and it's got stamps here that say, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I always love a good birthday sentiment. Just a note. And then this one says, kindly deliver to, so you can stamp that on the envelope. It's a big texture stamp, and this one looks like a bud on this this pretty flower plant. So let's crack it open. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's look at this. This is one of our stamp kits. Some of our kits, and normally there'd be a block in here as well. Some of our kits don't have stamps in them, so they don't have blocks or ink in them. They just are put together type of kits, so you don't even need that part. But these are, oh, look how pretty, you guys. I love these colors. They're absolutely gorgeous. Joe says she's 4'9.5". Yeah, so yes, I would be taller than you, Joe. All right, so let's see. Yeah, birthday's number one. Oh, there is a block in here. Susan, open your eyeballs. Okay, here's the block right here. So the kits come with this narrow block like this, still nicely curved corners and so forth. Not quite as thick as our regular blocks, but it does the job. We've got dimensionals, we've got glue dots, we've got super glitzy, sparkly things in here, which you know how I love my super glitzy, sparkly things, right? We've got some absolutely gorgeous envelopes. Oh my gosh, the card is already gorgeous before you even put it in the mailbox, right? And then look at these card bases. Wow. So I don't know, can you see the embossed gold on the front of the card base there? And there's a frame around it, a border around it. So that's, this kit makes 8 cards. So here's the first 4 cards. This is the other card base with kind of a watercolor wash on it. Let's look at what those cards look like when they're done. They're on the flyer. So the watercolor wash one is going to have some beautiful die cut elements that are pre-cut already. Some of them are in gold foil. Look at that. Some of them are colorful. So this kit is called, what's it called, Susan? Expressions of Kindness. Oh, no wonder I love it. That's perfect. Expressions of Kindness kit. This will be available for sale tomorrow along with one other new kit. So you can find those in the, yeah, these are gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So you can find that in the online store starting tomorrow. All right. The other one I think is a travel themed one. It's a journal actually. Oh, what? Well, you know what? I missed it. That some of the envelopes are different. Let's take a look at that. So these match the one card, but these match the other card. So they have, oh my goodness. Well, actually, you know, I think you could mix and match. I think you could use either envelope with either card. So absolutely beautiful kit. And again, available tomorrow. That one is called Expressions of Kindness Kit. So I'm going to pop that away. And excuse me, frog in my throat. So once again, in case you missed it, the Spotlight on Nature bundle the dies are out of stock right now. So you will not be able to buy this bundle tomorrow on the special. However, it is supposed to be back. We're expecting it back the week of June 24th. So hopefully it will be back in stock at that time. All right. And if you're one of my customers, you know, you can email me, go to SueStampfield.com, click on contact me, and let me know that you want me to let you know when that's back in stock. Oh my goodness, too many words. Too many words. I'm moving this because this is not what we're using tonight. But if you want a heads up of what's coming, Inspiring Snapdragons Super Awesome Bundle. Been playing with this one. Stay tuned, friends. Stay tuned. Might want to pick that one up tomorrow on the special. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at, friends? We're going to make a card. Of course we are. Of course we are. And then I have some Happy Mail to share with you. A big old stack of Happy Mail. All right. This is not the card we're making, but this is the fold that we're making tonight. Hang on a second. Getting my measurements here. And oh, I got a bonus. I got my notes for my inspiration packs. Okay, let's put that back. So if you placed an order with me last month, you know that you've got a pack of cards coming. I am working on them. And while I'm going through this pack of cards, I'm finding some really fun folds. I'm like, oh, we got to do that one. Oh, we got to do that one. So this one is the flat fold. And we're going to recreate this tonight. This one is, it's very easy, but it's just a fun little way to go. You're going to stay up late so you can order at midnight Mountain Time. Awesome. Somebody on here earlier, I noticed in the comments, mentioned the glass mat. So the glass mat is available for demonstrators to pre-order tomorrow, June 3rd. That was a special back during celebration, and we ran out of stock. They are back due to popular demand, and so they will be available as an online exclusive while supplies last. Assuming that we have enough stock, they will be available to customers on July 3rd. Or if you decide to join, try out being a demonstrator or getting the starter kit, you can put the glass mat in the starter kit. So those are ways to get that right now. So this is the flat fold. So you flip it here and then you open up here. Okay. Pretty simple, but kind of fun, right? It's just a little flappy guy. All right, so we're going to make that. We're going to make it with one of my favorite bundles I've been having a lot of fun with. Let's bring out that bundle. I'd show you a card I made with it, but I think I sent them all out. I don't think I have a single one here. Seriously? Thought I had one. Well, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so this is the Wildflower Designs bundle. This is actually part of a suite. Now, the suite is not orderable right now because the texture dots are out of stock. However, that is actually a good thing because you don't want to order the suite tomorrow because you get that extra savings on the bundle. So I would get the bundle, and then what other elements do you want of the suite other than the texture dots embellishments, because those are out of stock. All right, so this is the bundle we're going to use, and then this is the Wildly Flowering Designer Series paper. If you love florals like me and you love these soft, beautiful muted tones, this is a beautiful set of paper here. And then we have this one right here. I did use this. Oh, I know. I can show you somewhere around this disaster of a craft room. I have, yes, we use this for the latest Crafternoon fold. This was the ping pong pop-up card. So the reason it is called that is because when you open up this card, you've got two pieces that pop out with a divider in between. So kind of like a ping pong table, right? Ping pong pop-up. So we use this beautiful paper on and dies on this one, and tonight we're gonna use them to create the swap card that I am doing. So let's dive in, but Susan, you know what? I can lose anything, you guys. Found it. We're going to do this fold. Okay. Take a sip, everyone. Tell me what is in your cup tonight. I am a messy crafter. I frequently always lose things. And when we find it again, we all say found it. We take a sip of our beverage. I have my go-to ice water in my mug tonight. All right. So I'm going to bring in some things here. Some things. I don't even know if we'll need all of this. Now there's an embossing folder that is part of this suite. It is, oh, Mary, what's it called? Is it Dashing Designs? By the way, shout out to my moderator, Mary Nass, who's hanging out in the comments, helping us out tonight. And I'm a little tired tonight. Can you guys tell? It was fun with the kids today, but it's a whole lot of energy. Let me tell you, it is called Dashing Designs. I thought that's what it was, but I didn't trust my memory. Dashing Designs. Mary's on it right there. Thank you, Mary. So this embossing folder, we might use this I already have a piece embossed, so I'm like, okay, we might just repurpose that. We're going to use this particular pattern of the designer paper. We used this in a previous video, but we're going to use it this time. We're going to use this side. So let's dive right in. We're going to start by cutting our card base. All right. Just too many things. I have too many things on my desk right now. It is storming here, so my sweet dog Mercy, as per usual, is freaking out. She is currently down in the basement with my husband. He is trying to keep her calm down there so that she doesn't drive us crazy here. Okay, so is that light on? It doesn't seem very bright. So let me know if the lighting is okay on your end. I'm gonna crank it up a notch or two. All right, so we're gonna we're gonna cut our paper at 5.5 inches. Now I'm in the US, so this paper is 8.5 by 11, and I'm cutting it in half at 5.5 inches. All right, and then I'm gonna rotate this paper, and I am gonna cut it at 7.25. Okay, 7.25 right there. All right, so that's going to give me this extra piece. Guess what we use for this arm? How cool is that? So you can get 2 of these cards out of a one sheet of paper. So I'm going to hang on to both of these, and now I'm going to do some scoring. I'm going to go ahead and close that arm up for now. You'd hide in the basement if you had one too. Yeah, it's not her happy place when it's storming. All right, so we're going to go to 4.25 inches, and we're going to score that right here at 4.25. All right, so that's, remember, this was 7.25, so that's going to give me 1 wider piece and 1 shorter piece for my card base, like so. All right, and now we're going to score this piece at 2.75. So this piece is, we just chopped it off the end, right? But if you want to know what it measures, it's 1.25 by 5.5. Yep, 1.25 by 5.5. And we're going to score it at 2.75, which is halfway. Like so. All right, there we go. Okay. I almost put this away, but that was silly because I need more stuff. More stuff. We need our designer series paper here. We're going to cut this at 2. Oh boy, it's going to be a rocky one tonight, you guys. All right, 2 5/8. So 2 4/8 is the same as 2.5, right? So I go to 2.5, I go another 1/8 of an inch, because when I'm tired, math is hard. Janine, I'm glad you're here. Help me out. All right, Janine is good at math. We're going to go ahead and cut this at 5 1/8 inch. 5 1/8 of an inch. Oh, this side has more white flowers in it. I want this side. Can I do that? Can I just decide? Sure I can. So can you when it's your card, right? Okay, so there we go. And we've got this. Oh no, Judy's had a flooded basement. Ugh, that's the worst. Sorry, Judy. All right, we've got a piece of basic white here, and we're going to go ahead and cut that. So we want a layer for this designer paper. So this card that we're kind of casing had designer paper here, that 1.25 inch. Is that 1.25 inch? I don't know. Let me check. Yes, 1.25 inch piece of designer paper over here, and here it had embossing. We're going to flip it. We're going to put our designer paper here, obviously not on a red card base, but stick with me. And we're going to put our embossed piece over here. Okay, so kind of similar, just flipping it. All right, but do you see how that layer of white really makes it pop? We're going to do that same little trick on here to just get that little pop of a white border. So we're going to cut our white at, what are we doing? Oh, here we go. Got it. All right, 5.25 inches. 5.25 inches. at 2 3/4 of an inch. And then I also need a piece that's 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside. So let's do that. It's already 5 1/4, easy peasy. And then 4 inches for the inside of my card. All right, and then we're going to do embossing. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to do embossing. We could leave it plain. Let's start building our card, and you guys can help me decide. Okay, let's put the trimmer away for now. See if I can not lose it in case we need it later. All right, so we're going to go ahead and score this. No, we're not. We're going to crease it, Susan. We already scored it. Whoa, boy. All right, we're going to go ahead and crease this right here. All right, there we go. Let's get it good on this side as well. Excellent. All right, so we've got that. So you can see that getting started there. And this piece is going to go on the inside, and it's going to do double purpose. It's going to be hiding our flap. So I'm going to go ahead and fold on the score line on my little flap piece here, and I'm just going to give it a good crease. The more you crease this with your bone folder, the flatter it will be. What was the card base scored at? I scored the card base. Oh, I didn't have on your measurement. Sorry, Mary. 4 1/4. My bad. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give this a crease so this lays nice and flat. All right, there we go. So let's take this, and we're going to go ahead and adhere this onto the back about in the middle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab our adhesive and stick this on. All right, very sticky right now, so I'm going to grab my insert piece and put it right in the middle here. Right like that. So I want to make sure my score is away from, I'm getting that too close, it might be getting blurry. The score is a little bit out from the edge because I want to make sure it'll fold nicely. I don't want the score tucked under. So let's go ahead and stick this on. Sorry, I'm having a little technical issue here. Bear with me one moment. Bear with me one moment. All right, so, okay. Don't know. Okay, now I got it back. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and put this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on. Like so. Okay. All right, there we go. Why not put it on the card base and put the insert over it? Why not put it on the card base? You mean stick it on the back? You could do that. I have seen that done before, but it is obvious. So good question, really good question. What I like about this is that we just hit it. So there's not going to be any visible piece on the back there, but you certainly could do that. So I've got it tucked back there. You don't want to stick this piece in until you stick it behind. If you forget to stick it behind, then you can stick it on the back. All fixed, right? How about that? So we're going to go ahead and put this, no, on the inside. I'm not sure. I'm not. Oh, can you fold it and stick it on the inside? You could, but I wouldn't know exactly where the edge would be for this score line. So that's why I adhered it to the white instead of to the inside of the card base, if I'm understanding your question correctly. Let's go ahead and stick this on. I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on there. And this is a pretty skinny piece. So this designer paper that we cut, I hope I cut it right, It's 2 5/8 by 5 1/8 if Susan did it correctly. So it's going to give me just a very, very skinny border with just that little pop of white. Can you see that? There you go. And then we're going to stick this on the front here, like so. All right. I can do it this way. I can do it this way. I'm just, deciding the perfect way. I think I'll do it right here. Okay, let's do that. So let's stick that on here. All right. We got it. You like this particular pattern of designer paper too? I do too, and I'm in one of my phases that I often get in, which is a lot of white, a lot of white cardstock. So that's why I'm liking the white here. I'm liking the white here, and we're going to do our label also in white. So there's going to be a lot of white. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab the word thank you from the, where did I put the rest of that? Found it. Got it. We're all good. And we're gonna die cut this. So I'm gonna grab hang on while I grab my ink pad. Oh, in front of me here. Moody Mauve ink. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stamp thank you right here. Like so. All right. And we're going to be die cutting this out with some of the cool shapes from these dies. The dies are awesome. We also want a little flower. So I don't know, would we call that a flower? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to call it a flower. It's a wildflower, right? So we've got several different kinds of wildflowers here in this set. I'm going to use this one. Kind of reminds me of Queen Anne's lace or wild parsnip, or, well, probably not wild parsnip because I'm allergic to that. So let's go with Queen Anne's lace. Although it's maybe not quite as fluffy. Oh, we have a dog hair in it, but we fixed it. It's all good. It's all good. So there we go. And we're going to go ahead and close this up. All right, so let's put that aside. And colors that go with Moody Mauve. So when you're working with Moody Mauve, if you don't have things that match it, remember that you always have, every ink pad is 2 colors, right? So I stamped that flower in full ink. I could stamp that flower a second time without re-inking to get a paler version of Moody Mauve. And so those two are going to go great together. They're also showing it here with Early Espresso. And there's a little bit of a pale yellow in there, maybe lemon lolly. But we can also look at our color coach and we can see what things go well with Moody Mauve. Now, Moody Mauve, this is rainbow order. And so it's not in with the reds and pinks. It's actually back by the purples. So this is Berry Burst. And then we have Moody Mauve right here. It also goes fairly well with Blackberry Bliss, which was in that card pack we just looked at. So you can see that there. So Moody Mauve goes with Bubble Bath, which is right behind it here. So here's the Bubble Bath. Whoops, that's Early Espresso. There's Bubble Bath. And oh, sorry, Fresh Freesia got joined the party. Where did it come from? There's Bubble Bath and Moody Mauve. It also goes well with Basic Gray, actually. Interesting. And then some of our warmer pinks. So anyway, and of course, Blackberry Bliss, which we already talked about. All right, let's go ahead and then the card I got from Stampin' Up, they paired, yeah, got some bonus pieces in here. They paired the Moody Mauve with the Bubble Bath that we just saw, and some new vellum that's coming out as a pre-order demonstrators tomorrow, and some other new dyes, but these are some soft greens there. Soft Seafoam also looks nice with that Moody Mauve. So, and then a little Early Espresso in there. So there's some color recommendations for you when you're working with your Moody Mauve. All right, let's go ahead and die cut stuff. That's a fun part. I'm going to grab our machine here and get going here. Okay, so I'm bringing in the die cutting machine. We're all set for die cutting. So, all right, here we have our thank you. And I'm going to cut that with this one, the the smallest of the 3 nested hexagon dies, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Susan, did you make the color coach? Yes, so the color coach is a printable thing for demonstrators on the Stampin' Up! Website. And I took it to a printer, printed it out on cardstock, and then added the colored cardstock to it with some labels on the back. I actually have not updated it with Basic Beige or the new in colors. So that's on my list. I'm looking for sticky notes. Found them. Take a sip, everyone. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gonna be a bumpy one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just stick that down because I've got my words on there already, and you'll see, I didn't mention this, but I should point this out. I am purposefully die cutting the words all the way over to the left side to save room for my flower that I'm going to add. Okay, so in case you're wondering, you're like, Susan, you don't have that in the middle. Nope, I don't. And that's on purpose. So, but thanks for taking care of me. Thanks for keeping an eye on me, because you never know. You never know, especially when I'm tired. All right, we're going to take this die out of the set, and we're going to die cut this fun little, what did we decide this wildflower this was? So this one has, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's a little hole at the bottom, and I make sure that I can see the dark Moody Mauve stem in that little hole, and then I know I'm lined up okay on the bottom. The top end is a little bit easier to line up because I can see it, but the stem is very skinny, so all right, maybe I should have done double duty on that sticky note, but you know what? We have more sticky notes. We have more sticky notes. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this down. Okay, let's send that bad boy through. All right, let's do it. Now, actually, I can send out, I'm going to be sending out a project sheet email very soon, so I can actually include the color coach in there. Mary, do you want to send me an email reminding me I said I'd do that? I can put in a link to the color coach so that you can download it and make your own if you're not a demonstrator. So that is where you can go to subscribe to my emails if you're not already subscribed. Okay, let's go back here and let's go ahead and do this. See how we did? Oh, did it move? Are we good? I don't know. Moment of truth, friends. Everybody hold your breath. How many sticky notes do you use in a day? Well, today, so far, 2. Yeah, I actually used some more earlier. My mom is the sticky note queen, though. Let me tell you, her house is sticky notes everywhere. That's how she remembers stuff. Hey, whatever works, right, friends? All right, so here is our hexagon with our thank you on it. And here is our, whoa, where'd it go? Our little flower right here. So that we're going to pop up here with a dimensional, of course, to go on our label. And then we've got one more to die cut. And that's this one right here. We're going to die cut this frame right here. And when we die cut, you will remind me about the color coach. Thank you, Mary. Shoot me an email and I will get it done. Or my sister will make sure I don't forget because she'll see the email. All right, let's go ahead and send this through. So we've got a frame. This one is going to give me double duty. This one is going to give me a frame and an inside. All right, I'm going to set this aside. Okay, so here's what I meant by double duty. All right, so it cut the frame, but it also cut the inside of the frame. I'm not sure which one we're going to use. I'm hoping you guys will help me decide that. Okay, so we're going to poke this guy out, pull this out. And if you're watching and you're in the Stamp Share for Leaders swap on Thursday, hey, this will be my card. Thanks for helping me design it. All right, let's put this aside and put this right here. All right. Okay, here we go. Don't lose your flower die. Thank you, Mary. You're taking care of me. I appreciate it. I got it firmly affixed because, oh gosh, that is, yeah, not a pretty prospect, right? All right, we have some decisions to make. One decision is this. Oh, you know what? Should I stick this on here before I lose this? All right, I'm going to pop this up with a dimensional. Is that a shock to anybody? I'm guessing not, because you guys know how, you know me, you know how I roll, right? I'm going to pop this right on here, and we're going to go ahead and stick that on right there. All right, so let's stick that on right here. Okay, we've got our flower on there and our thank you, and that is going to go on our card. So here's where I need your help, friends. Here is where I need your help. Okay, so we're going to go ahead here, and we have two options. So we can use that extra frame, put that on, and add some dimensionals there to have just kind of a tone on tone look. Okay, or we can stick this on the arm, and we can adhere this with one mini dimensional right out here and have an open frame around it. They won't be connected anywhere. It'll only be connected to the arm, but I think that should work. So let me know what we're doing, guys. Let me know. Are we going to go with the scallop or just the plain? Scallop or plain? Let me know in the comments which direction we're headed here. And while you were voting on that, I'm going to find this piece right here and this. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this really quickly here. So what do we say this was? This was 1 1/4 by 5 1/8. Okay. We've got some dissension in the ranks. Some say plain, some say scallop. All right, good healthy debate, right? This is that right? Is that measurement right? Yeah, I think it is. 1 1/4 by 5 1/8. So I'm cheating a little bit. I had a pre-die cut piece with the Dashing Designs embossing folder, and I am using that. Okay. And my other question is, do we want the embossed piece on the inside right here? Hold it up so you can, I know it's just white on white to you guys, but in person you see a lot of texture. Or do we want to leave that plain? Can go either side with this folder. That's why it's cool. So yes, embossing, no embossing. Let me know on that. And while you're looking, I'm going to scroll back and see where we landed here on the scallop versus plain. That was pretty evenly split, actually. Interestingly enough, I think there are a few more voting for white. It's pretty close, you guys. It is pretty close. Embossing is a clear yes, though, so let's stick that down. And I made this slightly smaller than the white backing because that's what was done here, but I really wouldn't have had to because it's white and white. So this one, like I said, you can show either, you can do either side. They both look good, which is kind of nice. There's no right or wrong on this one. So we're going to stick that on right there. It just adds that little fun something, right? And then we're going to stick this. Okay, so let's try this again. Maybe we should try this and make sure it's not going to be too wonky. That's my one concern. Let's do a wonky test. I don't know. I'm just making up words now, you guys. I'm just making up words. All right, I'm going to take 3 mini dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. 3 mini dimensionals. All right. And we're going to stick that. We would stick that right here. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to test this out. So I'm going to peel off the backings on these pieces. Won't the scallop frame rip? I don't know, Patty. We're going to find out. So I'm removing the backing from my dimensionals. Dimensionals are quite strong. I want to be able to get this. Wonking is a perfectly correct word. Phew. Okay. We're going to go ahead and remove some of the sticky from these mini by I'm just pressing on it with the oils, with my hand. I've got oils on my fingers, and that is removing some of the sticky from that. It's still going to be tacky. It's still going to stay on, but it's not going to rip my cardstock if I decide to take it off. I hope. We'll find out. All right, so let's do our test here. So I want to center that. All right. It's a little floppy, but it's not bad. It's not bad, right? And then we're going to go ahead and adhere this to that little arm inside the scallop. So same thing. I'm not sure yet if this is our done deal. So I'm going to put one little piece of seal adhesive in here, and I'm going to again put my finger on it, getting some of my oil so that's a little bit less sticky so I can get it off. You can also, if you have a shirt that has like fuzzies on it, you can do that to kind of fuzz it down. Oh, look, I got a bonus dog here. Sorry, that was blurry. Yeah. Or I could use dimensionals, but I just want to see what this would look like. All right, so what do we think? Do we like the scallop? It is a little floppy, but it does add that pretty scallops sense, right? So I'm not sure if you guys like it. Beautiful, yes. Still some holdouts for no scallops, okay. The majority are saying go for it. All right, so we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna keep this, and I'm gonna, obviously that's a little wonky, so I'm gonna connect this. I think I want to pop this up on dimensionals too, because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? All right, let's go ahead. You like the scallop, but not when it's that floppy. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and stick this on right here. Oh, I have more than I want. All right, let's peel these guys off. Several are saying you could use a piece of window sheet here to extend this and firm that up a little bit so that it's less wobbly. All right, so there we have our card, and then on the inside I want to stamp some words. I'm going to do sending happy thoughts. How about that? Let's see. Sending happy thoughts is right here. And you like the scallop? Window sheet is a good idea. All right. So, oh, Susan, your word is too long. Okay. I'm changing my mind. And I am not going to put that one's on there because it's too long. Because I only have, here's one advantage to doing this embossing piece here, or the designer paper piece. You know exactly how much space you have for your inside greeting, and you don't have to worry about it hanging out, right? Although it could go right behind the arm, and that would be kind of fun, actually. If I did that longer word right here in the middle, if I didn't have the embossing, then the arm would hide it, right? So I think I will leave the inside blank. I could do, can you do thank you and then you've been on my mind? That doesn't seem to match to me for some reason. So I'm going to not, I'm going to leave that off for now. All right. So the one other thing we need here, why does this not look straight? Hold on. I'm having a straightness issue here. Okay. Is some double the scallop. Next time you could extend the Moody Mauve strip and trim it to match the scallop piece. Oh, that's true. That's true. You also could make it solid by, okay, I already stuck that down, didn't I? And I didn't make these tacky. Oh, I don't know if I can get this off. Maybe if they haven't been on very long. Bear with me. Bear with me. Come on, come on. You know you want to come up. Okay, 2 out of 3 is not bad, right? 2 out of 3 is not bad. So we could put the inside back into our scallop from when we cut it and add this on here. The scallop is still loose, but this is helping add some rigidity to it. And you could probably put a little bridge right here if you wanted to. So I don't know what do we do we want that layer piece in there or not? Patty has a great idea. Of course she does. Patty always has great ideas. Where is Patty's great idea? I'm looking. Patty Breeze. Extend the arm so it attaches to the outside edge of the scallop frame. Yeah, you'd have to, if I just did it straight, it would show. So you could hide it with this. Yes, no. I'm going to go back to my first original one. But I have shown you the options, right? So when you are making this card, you have options of different ways that you can do it, right? We're all about options, and everybody is got a different idea. So there we go. All right, so I've got this back together now, and we're going to go ahead and add some embellishments because I think we should. And then we got to hustle because we need to look at some Happy Mail. All right, hang on, hold the phone. Having a little cord everywhere issue. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. All right. Oh, okay, bug in my head. All right, what do I want to do for embellishments here? I don't even know. I don't know. Pearls, maybe? I went on a pearl. Almost said I've been on a pearl jam lately. Get it? All right, whatever, Susan. That's not funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and I kind of like just one single pearl. That's pretty. That's pretty. This is Moody Mauve. Yes, Patty. Moody Mauve with lots of white. I kind of like one single pearl. So let's go with that. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and I do like the openness of the frame. It's just because it's a little bit different, right? Just a little bit different. So, and this having the, a window sheet would be a good little solution if you didn't want it this. If you wanted to join these together, you could put a little strip of window sheet in there and tack that on. So, all right, so there is our card. All right, you guys ready for some Happy Mail? So as you may or may not know, I recently hit my milestone, million sales milestone with Stampin' Up. It took me 26.5 years and a lot of hard work, but I got there. And I'm the 78th person in Stampin' Up's 35 years to hit 1 million in sales. So how cool is that? This gorgeous card was sent to me by Stampin' Up. Absolutely stunning. Loads of Moody Mauve. And stay tuned. I will be, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so Happy Mail. Happy Mail, Susan. Come on, get on it. Get her done. All right, here we go. Happy Mail. This is starting with today's Happy Mail first here. So this is, oh, thank you, Mary. Oh, Mary's taking care of you guys as usual. I forgot to show the measurements. And let's just add, let's get our handy dandy Sharpie marker. Sharpie marker. Please let there be a Sharpie marker. There is. Score at 4 1/4 inches. So I left that part off. Okay. There you go. If you would like to take a screenshot of that, there it is. Of course, you could use any designer series paper, any embossing folder. You could actually use 2 patterns of designer paper, change this up any way that you would like. It's just a super fun fold. And you can use dies on this arm or circles or whatever. You can see this one, the arm was lower. This one I did it about in the middle. Just depends on what you're putting on the end, right? All right, so let's go ahead and remove this. Happy Mail time. Okay, this first card is from team member, Vicki Hoffner, who's up in Alaska. And she sent me this gorgeous card. Lots of sparkly, shiny, bright colors here. Thank you so much. I absolutely love it, Vicki. It's awesome. So she's congratulating me. This next one also came today, and wow, it's a stunner. It's from Susan Tenizer, and she sent me a lovely letter too. But this is the card. Look at this, you guys. Oh my goodness. Check that out. Mary, do you know the name of this? I am blanking on the name of this this bundle. It comes with an embossing folder. So I am not 100% sure if these hybrid ones are part of the sale or not. We will find out tomorrow. Seaside Wishes, I believe it is called. At least that's what the embossing folder is called, is Seaside Wishes. Maybe Mary can shed some light on that for us. I am frantically flipping in my catalog, and I'm probably not doing that right. Let's see, dies. Yeah, it's not called Seaside Wishes. Oh, help me out, friends. What is it called? But it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's take a closer look. They use Seaside Wishes. Okay, I thought that's what the embossing folder was for sure. You can see there is some Wink of Stella on the sand dollars here, which just makes them look even more realistic. And they've been, I think, sponged or rubbed in the ink, the basic beige ink. And then just some beautiful embellishments. The country wood embossing, country wood designer series paper. That's the word. Okay. And then the card I can flip over on the back. So happy to celebrate you. Super fun. Seaside Wishes. Okay. Beautiful card from Susan. Thank you so much. Love it. Let's go ahead and put this aside. And okay, those are the ones that came today. These came in the last few days. This one is the daisies, and I love this the bright colors that she's used here. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from Barb Roberts. I also love her handwriting. It's so my handwriting is so messy, you guys. I love Barb's handwriting. So this is from the daisies. That's not the whole name of it. What are they called? All right, did I say I'm tired? Because I cannot think of the names of anything tonight. Oh my goodness. Cheerful Daisies, that's what they're called. No embossing folder hybrid. So Ruth, the Seaside Wishes is a hybrid, meaning it's an embossing folder and dies. So it embosses, and then you can also die cut. So it comes with an embossing folder. It comes with dies. You can like Susan did, you can emboss and then cut it out, or you can just use it as a background too. So yeah, Cheerful Daisies, super fun. And then Countryside Corner dies back here, and she did some masking and some blending brush. Just really, really pretty cards. So thank you so much, Barb. All right, moving on, friends. We are moving on. Oh, this one's pretty, pretty, pretty. This one is with the Stylish Shapes dies and the beautiful Thoughtful Wishes Designer Series paper. The Thoughtful Wishes Designer Series paper is out of stock once again, sadly. It is going to be back later this month, however. The week of the 24th is when it is expected. This gorgeous card is from my team member, Terry Snyder. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Terry. And then this gorgeous card is from another team member. This is from Anita Dixon. She used the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper and the Spotlight on Nature bundle. Absolutely beautiful. Love the purple. This is the bookbinding fold. And so Anita is so amazing. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, you should, because she is amazing, or her Facebook page. And this next one is from Carol Smith in Dunlap, Illinois. Beautiful card. This is made, I think, for the new paper Pumpkin, with love and admiration to the most amazing person. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, it does open. There we go. So thank you so much, Carol. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. This next one is, are you guys tired yet? Okay, this next one is from Virginia Phillips. Hang on, hang on. We got the bird paper from Celebration earlier this year. This paper is now retired, but I love her technique here of doing the strips of paper at varying heights. Super, super cute. Thank you so much, Virginia. Absolutely love it. This next card is from Ashley Carlson. This is my friend Ashley. She's also a team member. Ashley and her husband have a 3D printing business called The Country Hive. The Country Hive. And she also sent me this cute little cupcake glue holder. So it holds our multi-purpose liquid glue. And just as a fun little celebration thing. They also make these fun little trays to hold all your doodads, like your dimensionals, if you actually are unlike Susan and put your things where they belong. Um, instead of all over your desk, you've got a place for everything. So, all right, thank you so much, Ashley. Love it. And then this next one is from my team member, Rachel Tessman from Stamp Your Art Out. I think this card is on her blog along with another one that's similar. This is really, really fun paper. What's it called? Friends for Life is the name of the stamp set. I'm blanking out on the paper, but it is so fun and so colorful and just makes some really, really happy, bright cards. So beautiful card from Rachel. And she embossed on black, which just gives things a nice pop, right? So super sweet card from Rachel. Got a couple more here. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, these just came yesterday, I think. And I got all mixed up. So this one is from Honolulu, Hawaii. Oh my goodness, how exciting. And it is from Dawn. So we've got the, this is I think part of a paper pumpkin. This is a embossing folder where you can die cut the words. Dawn Pamarang. From Hawaii. So beautiful card. I love the little tag here. How cute is that? Just a little note to say hello. Adorable. Full of Life. Thank you, Mary. That is the name of the paper that Rachel used for this card right here. Full of Life. Thank you. All right, so beautiful card from Dawn. And then this one is really fun. This one is from Pam Howtaling. And look how cute this is. It is a little tiny card made from the Country Birdhouse. Now, like I said, this Birdhouse bundle is going on sale tomorrow, extra 10% off. But the dies are currently on low inventory. So it might go out of stock. I'll let you know when it's coming back if that happens. But super adorable little card. She said she was inspired to make this by, inspiration was from Patty Bennett. So Country Woods paper back here. That Country Woods paper has been very popular. It is currently out of stock. It will be back later this month, so stay tuned for that. But so look how cute. I know I love Happy Mail too, and it stands up. How adorable is that? Thank you so much, Pam. I love it. All right, this next one I think is another paper pumpkin because it's got a matching envelope, right? So this is from, so cute, Joanne Young. So fun. Fun fold card. Got to do it, right? Love it. So we got a Z fold card here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Joanne. This next one is super cute. A little pink flamingo on there, and that one is from Bev. Absolutely love it. So sweet. You guys are just, oh, I'm blushing. Hats off. This is I remember that stamp from years ago. So cute. So sweet of you to take the time to send me a card. I love Happy Mail. It's the best. All right, this one is beautiful. This one is from Charlene Clark, another team member. And it's a fun fold card. Got the Z fold action going here and the Thoughtful Wishes paper. So fun. We got more, guys. How are you doing? I got a few more. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry because it's awesome, but this one is from Sue Turner, another fabulous team member. And look at all the white layers. She knows what I like, right? And I don't know if you can see it, but there's like some misted on Winkostella types going on down here at the bottom. It's all shimmery. Probably does not show well on the camera. And she's got some pearls on there and just lots of layers, and of course embossed, the country lace embossing folder, and a super sweet note inside, and a little bit of little die cut there, and some she scored. I don't know if you can see that. She used the probably the paper trimmer or the scoring board to just score, make some decorative touches on the card, which is super super fun. This next one, this is the last one, so you're almost there, guys. This last one is from Suzanne Raditz, another team member. The congratulations there, and she's got some glitzy paper behind, so it really does look like fireworks. How fun is that? So fun, right? So fun. And then my house is resembling a florist shop right now because I got bouquet of flowers from my husband and son. I got a huge huge vase with gorgeous orchids in it. Not vase, it's a planter with 3 orchid plants in it, from the Stampers with Art Stars. That's Rachel's team members. And then some of my team members that we like to call the naughty table because they're a lot of fun. They sent me 36 beautiful roses in pink, orange, and it's like amazing. And then my team member James sent me the sweetest note with another bouquet of flowers. Oh my goodness, I am being so spoiled. So I'm going to flip the camera here. Thank you so much. Thanks for making it through. We almost finished on time. So again, tomorrow the bundle sale begins. Midnight Mountain Time, let's say that. It's supposed to be 1 a.m. here in the Central Time. I might be staying up to order early. Again, order early for best selection. If things go out of stock, go to SueStampfield.com, click on Contact Me, and let me know what you're looking for, and I'll try and put a little tickler in my calendar to remind you when it's back in stock. Also tomorrow, that gorgeous, gorgeous kit that we looked at is going to be available along with another kit. This one is, what was it called again, friends? It was called Expressions of Kindness. I love that. So this gorgeous Expressions of Kindness kit. Let's just grab the envelope because, oh my gosh, I could look at this envelope all day. It's so gorgeous. That one comes out tomorrow. If you're a demonstrator, the pre-order for the new online exclusive start tomorrow. And also the pre-order for the glass mat. Customers can get those items in July. All right, everyone, take care. Have an amazing night. If you're not currently subscribed to my free project sheets, you can go to SueStampfield.com, click on subscribe, and you'll be all set. Take care. Have a great night. Bye-bye.